Hello everyone, my name is Mohammed Uzair Farouk and I will be going over Project 3 Part 1 today. So let's get right into it. So the environmental topic I chose to discuss is climate change, specifically climate change and its effect on the Arctic. So here's a brief intro to climate change for those of you that don't know. So we all know the Earth's temperature has been rising for the past several decades due to pollution, so like greenhouse gases emissions, etc. And one of the places climate change has significantly hit is the Arctic. Animals in the Arctic suffer during summer times due to the lack of summer ice, leaving animals to starve or drown. For polar bears, it is getting harder to find food each passing year. For walruses, there are less and less ice to sit on and rest between feedings in the ocean. I recommend you watch the documentary on climate change. I forget who it was made by, but I think it is on Netflix. But it's absolutely heartbreaking to see what is happening on the Arctic as a result of climate change. Anyways, on to the sketches. So I'll cover only a few to keep my presentation short and concise. We'll discuss poster design number 3, t-shirt design number 3, and billboard design number 2 in that respective order. So for each design I went forward with the traditional approach using legible and functional designs to get my message across. Let's start by looking at poster number 3. Now this poster is probably one of the better ones, but anyways, for the color scheme, I used the color of teal to match the image, right? And give an overall organized and aesthetic look. I also put bleed and about a quarter inch, bleed about a quarter inch on each side to make the poster look more 3D. So if you look at the polar bear, you can see the image extends past the page right here, right? Just extends past. Um, I wrote a brief description on the left hand side beside the image just to play on the emotional heartstrings. um, and I aligned it with the image once again for the aesthetics. So right here, you can see the alignment. I used a grid system. I believe it was 3 lines vertically. So like 2 lines vertically, sorry. So 3 spaces here and 5 lines horizontally, something like that. And kind of place the text and images according to that. The design elements I use are text and images. The design principles I use are hierarchy. The image has the most color and kind of pops out, along with the full bleed effect, gives a sense of dominance in the poster. The poster is also symmetrical and balanced. Every principle is united and works together as a whole, giving a sense of unity. Right? So the text with the image and the heading, this little ice thing. Anyways, so yeah, we'll skip past these. Now for the t-shirt design. So I had some trouble forming them to look like t-shirts. I would like you to imagine these designs form a t-shirt. So like, just complete it. Anyways, let's discuss t-shirt design number 3. This one right here. This design I also took a minimalistic approach. I feel like for t-shirts, less is better. So I made the background black, representing the color of the shirt, and then put a baby polar bear image on the right side of the shirt right here, with a heading text and a subheading text reading "Go Green." And for this little dude. So this design plays on the emotional aspect of viewers as they see the cute little baby polar bear and just melt. Unless that's just me. But anyways, I use the design elements of images and text once again. I put the heading, sorry, whoops. I put the heading text "Go Green" in green and the subheading in white. White is best, not black. So I aligned the objects on the right side. Design principles used are once again hierarchy. The polar bear is the biggest and brightest object of this design, creating a sense of dominance. Okay, so right here, now let's discuss billboard design number 2. For most billboard designs, I took a simplistic approach, leaving lots of negative space. For the second billboard design, I aligned the design elements in the middle, right? For the grid system, I put 4 lines across and 4 lines vertically. So, no, I believe it was 3 lines across like this, or 2 lines across. So this is 1, 2, 3 right here, right? And then about like, kind of like, I don't know, like 5 or 4 lines vertically, right? And then I place the elements according to that. Once again, the design principle of hierarchy was used. If you were to first look at this billboard, the image to the right here, CH4 will be the first thing you'll see normally. So I achieved this by making the title text faded right here and the body text small. Therefore, the first thing most people will notice is the bright white CH4 symbol. The symbol basically says reduce methane emissions. I also use the design elements of balance and unity. Furthermore, since this is a going green environmental billboard, I made the background green as well. So for the prof, here are all the AP. We're excited for all the images and text. There's about 2 pages of this. And then you can also kind of just read the headings and subheadings. I think I got pretty clever with these. We need a home. Let's not destroy theirs. Or save the Arctic, save the world. Go green for this little dude. Nature's beautiful. Let's keep it that way. Save our polar bears, Or and then yeah. So other billboards, I kind of just put like a brief description here. Once again, playing on the emotional aspect. So cute. Yeah. Save the Arctic, etc., etc. I love this. It's very simple, but it's so I don't know. It puts the message across. It's just nice to look at. The Arctic is crying. Let's listen. Anyways, that is all. Thank you so much.